Hi guys, welcome back to this week's vlog. I feel like every single week we have a different theme going on. This week I just want to do a major life declutter. I feel like I have a lot of life changes going on right now. Every single day I feel like I'm learning something new about myself and I'm getting like a better vision of where I want to take my social media journey and like where I want to take my life. With kind of a lot of change, there are a lot of things that I think I'm just ready to move on from. I'll kind of dive into what exactly all those are throughout this video. Just as a little disclaimer, I'm not like a huge sentimental person. If you are very sentimental and you find it really hard to let things go, I don't think this is like gonna be the video for you. We have a lot to declutter. I have accumulated so many things, which is something my parents always nag me about. Hopefully by the end of the video I'll have most of it cleared out, so there will be nothing my parents can say about anything as far as my bedroom goes. Thinking of tackling all of my clothes first. I'm gonna do a mix of the 1-year rule, which is if I haven't worn it within the past year, then it's gonna go, as well as the quote-unquote like 4-box method, I think it's what it's called, which is like keep, sell, donate, or trash. I'm not gonna make it quite as complicated as that because I feel like I do have some like really solid pieces that people would want. I'm just not 100% sure of whether or not I will sell things or give it to some of the younger girls at my church. If I do end up selling some of these, it'll be on Poshmark, and I'll leave the link in the description box. If there's no link, I'm sorry, just know that I donated them or gave it away. Something I don't really know what to do with is like a lot of my business clothes from when I worked in corporate. Obviously I'm gonna keep this, but like I genuinely haven't worn this for so many years. And then a lot of the stuff I just like don't know what to do with. Like I made this in Korea, and is it like the nicest Nike sweatshirt ever? No. Did I even put it on straight? No. Then this is just so ridiculously Danny coded. And I don't know what to do with like all of these Babaton shirts I have, because I got these before Aritzia came out with like their actual full-length version of these that aren't a bodysuit. So for me, I like these, but I feel like I'm outgrowing the length, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I bought these pants in Korea and they like 100% do not fit me, which is so tragic because I haven't worn them once, but they're so cute that I've just been keeping them. Sadly think it's time to say goodbye. Like I'm obsessed with the color and everything about it, but like I literally can't fit this around my waist. Like I can, but I feel like a hot dog. It's just so tight. I honestly want to start fresh with my jeans because I'm tired of like always wearing the same pair of Zara jeans, just because those are like my most comfortable pair. And I think I will keep these in the meantime just because of my 1-year rule, but I do eventually really want to get them replaced. Like I want to go to Abercrombie and try out their jeans. That'll be another video though, which is actually upcoming. Yeah. I think this is pretty good. Like this isn't too bad. One of the biggest things that's made it so hard for me to kind of like let go of a lot of clothes is the idea of like a certain lifestyle you once lived. I feel like I always get into the mindset of like, oh, what if I go out? I'm gonna need that. In the case when I used to work in corporate, like I feel like I've held on to a lot of these like more businessy clothes because I'm like, oh, what if one day I need to interview? Even though I know in my head like I don't want to go back to a corporate job, like I really do think I thrive as a creator and it's like the place I'm meant to be. And I think with that we are sorted as far as like my tops and my shorts go. I feel like I actually have a comfortable amount of space in my closet that I can even just like chill out here for a second, but we're gonna take a little bit of a break from all this. I feel like my brain is so fried from like making all these little micro decisions of what to keep and what to give away. My dad and I are actually gonna go play some tennis, which I'm so excited for, and I told you guys I was gonna get back into it, so I'm glad I'm sticking to that decision. And I also realized I've been using the wrong racket my entire tennis career. That was kind of mind-blowing to say the least. I'll definitely take you guys with me because I think you guys also deserve some fresh air after being in my cluttered space basically the entirety of this video so far. Let's go. here tackling this side of the room. I don't know if it's like necessarily a bigger project in the closet because I feel like my closet just had like a bunch of random stuff, versus this side is where all my beauty stuff is. Anytime my friends come over, they're actually really surprised because I'm originally a beauty content creator. That's like how I started my social media journey. But anytime they come over, they're like, where is all of your makeup? And they are just like hidden away in these two Alex drawers. What we're gonna do today is declutter my entire beauty collection, which it might not seem a lot, but when I open these drawers, you guys are gonna be like, what in the world is in there? My goal, and I don't know if we will achieve it. I used to have it this way when I first started and I didn't have quite as much PR, but I want to have all of my beauty products just in one of these Alex drawers. Right now they're split amongst like the two of these, and I'm also going to share some tips if you guys want to start your own makeup collection. Obviously mine is going to be the very excessive form of that and not reasonable. I actually think it's really good to build some kind of tailored makeup collection, and as I declutter this, well, I will show you guys what I mean. I feel like a big reason why I've been like hesitant to declutter my entire makeup collection is because it's almost like a commitment to myself that I am gonna try to move on from the beauty space, because I feel like I've been holding on to a lot of this product as like just in case I need to review something or need something to compare this product to. It's just like a very scary feeling to just kind of let it all go and kind of like put a close to that chapter of my life. As I've been like clearing this out and deciding between what is staying and what is leaving my collection, I realized the deciding factor is whether or not a product fits in my current lifestyle. I think it's one of the biggest questions to like ask yourself when it comes to deciding what you want in your makeup collection, because it branches off into a lot of things like how much time do you have on your hands to do your makeup, how frequently are you doing your makeup, when are you even like planning on doing it, like is it for special events or more for like everyday and casual, or do you want like a blend of the two? There really are like so many makeup products nowadays, so I feel like it's important to ask yourself these questions, because then you're just going to be confused and you might spend a ton of money on something that you don't really need. Truly view beauty as like a lifestyle. Like I don't think it's as simple as like just plopping whatever on your face, because when you have that like very tailored custom routine that is just like perfect for your skin, it's honestly like one of the best feelings like ever. I guess what I'm trying to say is you can't really copy and paste someone else's makeup routine. You can definitely gain inspiration from it, but I think it is important to like really try stuff out for yourself and find what works for you. And if you guys want me to make like a more dedicated video on this, let me know. I actually find it so interesting because I do feel like somebody's makeup routine actually says a lot about their life, not in like any kind of bad way or that like one routine is like better than the other. I just feel like seeing someone's makeup routine almost tells like a little story about them, and I just find that really fun and cool. Makeup drawers are officially done, and now I'm just kind of reorganizing my everyday makeup tray. This has been really helpful in like keeping my drawers from getting like cluttered and messy and just like having things thrown around everywhere. Also really helps me to be faster at getting ready in the morning. Pretty much hand selected my current favorite makeup products. I leave this little makeup tray over by my mirror because I like to stand and get ready. I don't like to sit on the floor. I don't like to get ready in the bathroom. This looks so much better than it was before. Made our way to my workspace, which I'm really excited about because I've been wanting to switch things up over here. I don't really love this desk, but I do love like the drawer space I get from it. I don't think you guys can see this, but I have makeup still in one half of these drawers, which I want to remove all of this and replace it with just office stuff. Like I only want my desk space to be like purely editing and office stuff. I know my desk space looks really boring, but that's kind of intentional because I find the more stuff I have on my desk, the more likely I am to get like distracted, because the easier it is for it to get cluttered. I just like to keep things really clean and neat. I feel like it helps me be a little bit more productive. So I think to start, I'm gonna wipe everything down, clear out all of these drawers and just like start from zero, and then we'll slowly start filling everything back in. I am am so tired. I honestly can't believe this is like taking me so long. I think I'm just like really slow at making decisions of like what to keep and what to throw away. It's not even that I've been like taking breaks or procrastinating with anything. I'm just taking forever to decide. But I did complete like the 2 biggest decluttering sections, so I feel like from here on out it'll be pretty smooth sailing. I cannot believe it's like 8 o'clock, and tomorrow I'm thinking we will do our last little decluttering session, which is actually going to be a digital declutter, and then I will show you guys the final reveal of my decluttered room. And this is actually only part 1 of my mini project series, which is almost like a little nest under my Danny Diaries vlogs. Basically, it's going to be a series on a bunch of mini projects that I plan on taking on. So this decluttering one, for example, and then part 2 of this is actually going to be like getting new furniture, because that's something that I've been wanting to do. Like I want to do a complete redesign of my room after I've like decluttered and like cleaned everything out. I'm just someone that gets overwhelmed very easily when I feel like there are so many things I want to do and like get done. But holistically in my mind, it just feels like a huge project. So this mini project series is supposed to be like a place where I can like tackle each one individually. I feel like this way I can kind of like walk you guys through the entire process and even include those like finer details that I don't feel like I would have been able to include if I just made it one 20-minute video. It's just gonna be like a place where I can like explore all of my interests. That's a little sneak peek for you guys as to what is to come. I'm going to stop procrastinating by talking to you guys and finish the rest of today's work. See you guys tomorrow. Happy Wednesday, guys. It is like 2 p.m. I spent the entire morning finishing reorganizing my room. It's actually ready for a full-on room reveal. And then after that, I decluttered my entire laptop, all of my hard drives. So before I do the little room reveal, I wanted to walk you guys through how I digitally declutter. To do like just a really quick sweep of my entire laptop, I use this software or program called ccleaner. I think they also have like a smartphone version as well. And there's just a bunch of different tabs on what it can scan on your laptop and give you suggestions what to clean out. But I feel like for the most part, the free version is fine, because honestly, all I really am looking to clean out are like my files and like stuff like that. The things that I do to keep my laptop clear is I have a Dropbox account. So I love storing things in the cloud. I just love that they're always backed up. I can access them from my phone as well as my laptop. I just prefer that method for like ease of access, and also to just like keep everything nice and organized, and also have like a historical view of all of my documents, but not keep it, you know, solely stored on just my laptop. You don't have to use Dropbox. I just find that one to be the easiest, and I also can add it as like a tab on my Finder window on my laptop, so I can very easily like drag and drop files without having to like log into like a separate platform and like upload stuff manually that way. These next few decluttering tips are probably only going to be relevant if you're also a creator, or if you just happen to have a lot of photos and videos and you're looking for some storage options. So I store everything on external drives, and I have 2 different kinds. So this bigger one is my disk drive, and these generally run a bit slower, but they have more storage and they're generally a lot cheaper. So I use this as like an archive storage option. For example, any YouTube videos that you guys have seen and have been published are transferred onto this hard drive. And then the other external drive I use are these. This is the SanDisk Extreme Portable SSD. These process a lot faster than this. So this is what I use to edit all my YouTube videos on. Kind of how my process goes is like I import everything onto here, I work on everything here, and then once the YouTube video is complete and it's published, then I transfer everything over on here. So my tip to keep these from getting cluttered is to make like pre-formatted folders. So for example, I have like a YouTube copy pre-formatted folder which contains like little subfolders for everything that I'll need for a YouTube video. So when I'm importing stuff like clips, photos, or music, everything kind of has a home and I know exactly where it all needs to go. These are definitely working hard drives, so if you're not working on like some kind of project, I would say these are kind of like a waste of money for you, and this is probably the route to go if you're just looking for some extra storage. But if you're a creator just trying to figure out a storage solution, I highly recommend this combo. And you don't need 2 of these. I just got the 2TB one but realized I wanted the 4 instead. But in the long run, this combo really helps to make sure my laptop laptop stays cluttered free, which is the goal at the end of the day. My throat is like so dry from talking so much, and obviously coffee is not going to help that. But that is it for my digital declutter and I guess all of my decluttering sessions for this week. So now I can finally reveal to you guys my now decluttered space. To give you guys a little bit of a walkthrough, this ladder is more dedicated towards like filming and stuff that I need to like grab and go when it comes to camera gear. I love that all this stuff is like right by my door, so like when I'm in a rush I'm like able to like grab any lenses I might need or any accessories. So I have all my lenses on this shelf right here, and I like to keep it in these little containers to prevent any kind of dust from collecting. And then I just have like camera accessories on this side. My rule for this container was to include anything that is very like grab and go. That container contains anything I need to like clean any of my lenses or my camera. I just love how quick and easy this is, and that everything is also nice and protected. I'll actually pull this one off the shelf because I think it's so cute and also kind of genius. This is actually a planter. It's like a little potato from a brand called Smoko, and I decided to put my vlogging camera in here. So this is my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I realized when it comes to vlogging, like it is so crucial to have like your vlogging camera just like ready for you to like grab and go. I feel like some of my best moments in my vlogs is when I don't have anything planned and I just like grab my camera and go and just shoot whatever. While I was decluttering, I was actually considering giving this away because the back of this is so small. It's like hard to fit a lot of stuff in here. So I'm really glad I found a use for it because I feel like it looks so cute on my shelf, but it's also very functional as well. Everything else was honestly pretty like decorative. I literally did not know what to do with all of these plushies that I've collected and also been gifted. I can't believe like each one of them took up their own little shelf, but I am actually so proud of this shelf. I love watching like reels or videos of people who make like almost a little universe for their Smiskies. So I tried to find like green themed stuff. So this is a photo album, and then I was actually gifted this in PR. It's from a brand called Intelligent Change, and it's basically a deck of cards. I think there's like 52 total, so one for each week, and it's basically a different kind of like mindful affirmation. I tried to pick one that's like very relevant to how I'm feeling right now, which is every day I am learning and growing, which I feel like is very relatable to my whole YouTube journey. Oh my gosh, but I actually do have another Smiski to add. I don't know what it is because I got it as a gift, so I thought we could open it together. This one is part of series 1. I haven't unboxed one of these in so long. Wait, why are there's like multiple? Wait, this is so cute. A baby and its parent. And I was like not expecting this at all because I have this one, which is like the Smiski sitting, but it came with like this little extra guy. I'm just not going to question it, but I think it goes, it goes right on top of its head. I actually love this. I feel like it makes it 10 times better with the little guy on top. Please stay, please stay. Oh my gosh. That is literally the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh. And then I'm so proud of my Yona of the Dawn collection, so I just needed to have it out on display. I'm actually missing volume 40, and volume 42 is coming out very, very soon. So this is just like here as like a little placeholder. Also, my friend who got me that Smiski gifted me my very first Funko Pop. This is Zoro from One Piece, which is like my favorite character out of the entire crew. And he's like in his Wano outfit, which is like the most recent completed season, and I loved his outfit there. Anyway, he just needed to be out on display, even though I don't even have like a single One Piece manga listed here. It's only because I only have 5 of them, so it's not really like a decent amount like Yona, which I'm very proud of. But honestly, Yona I think is like my favorite manga of all time, so she deserves her own little shelf. And then this is like my get ready station. So I have my mirror right there, and then I have all of my favorite everyday makeup products. My dirty used brushes over here separated from my clean brushes. And then I actually decluttered so much to the point that this drawer, I wasn't sure what to fill it with. So I just have like grooming stuff like nail clippers, tweezers, all that good stuff. And then this last drawer is just all of my hair products like brushes, heat protectants, leave-in conditioner. This drawer is honestly amazing. Highly recommend. It is from the Container Store. I feel like a lot of you guys might have been the most interested in my makeup drawers and like decluttering that, but I feel like this is like the least interesting corner of my room. I mean, it definitely is like a mini Sephora in of itself, but I am really happy with like everything that I decided to keep. This whole half of the drawer is actually completely filled with makeup, and I actually did have to spill over onto this top drawer on this side as well, just for like some stuff that was sitting in my desk. I didn't really change anything that's sitting on top of these drawers. I definitely declutter this section pretty frequently, so I didn't really feel like it was necessary for this time. I've always been very pleased with how my beauty corner looks. I feel like it is like a little safe space for me when I'm doing like my skincare and stuff. So I only decluttered these two drawers on this side of my bed, and I don't think you'll be able to see this, but this drawer contains all of my hair care appliances. I love that there's like an outlet right here. My mirror and like my little getting ready station is right there as well. So it's just really nice and convenient that I don't have to go anywhere else to plug anything in, and I can just like get ready and like do everything in one spot. I love this little drawer. I feel like out of all the drawers underneath my bed, this one was like the least used, but now I feel like it's gonna be the most used because I can just like pull out a manga and like start reading right at my bed. And then this is what I ended up with for my closet. I'm actually really happy with how this all came out. I kind of showed you guys a little bit of like how it came out when I initially decluttered it, but this is like the official setup. So I moved a lot of my accessories actually into my closet. I just felt like it made a lot more sense. So like when I'm like getting ready, I can like see the whole picture. I have my sunglasses and then this little jewelry box that my really good friend Elaine got me. I normally keep like my watch or any of my earrings that I frequently wear. Honestly, cannot believe how many clothes I got rid of. Even my mom came in here and she was like, you literally have no clothes now, but she was able to recognize every single piece in here because they are like the things that I genuinely wear. I really liked this little thing that I added, but it's a little like bag section for me because I feel like I'm always grabbing like a different kind of like lip balm, hand lotion, hand sanitizer on the go. I feel like having something like this is like super convenient, especially when I'm like switching between bags. Not very aesthetically pleasing by any means, but very functional, and I feel like I have so much more space to breathe and actually know where everything is. Not really much changed in my overall workspace. If anything, it was just what was in these drawers as well as what is in this container, which I don't think you can see on camera. I think this is close to perfect given the furniture that I have specifically, but eventually I do want to get rid of this little two-tier situation that I have going on right now. In this drawer, I have all of my editing stuff. So everything that I need to edit a YouTube video. So I have my hard drives, my mics. I also have some earphones, some extra SD cards, some chargers for my iPhone, and then I also have like hair clips in here. I don't know about you guys, but I always need to have my like hair pushed back if I'm like sitting down and like getting any work done. In this drawer, I have all of my office supplies. So any pens, I have like these blue light glasses, which I literally never wear. These like super cute cloud box cutters, some post-it notes, and just like basic stationery stuff like notebooks, a planner, and some like postcards. I don't know, for when I write to somebody, which is nobody. If you guys are curious, I do use the Samsung M8 monitor. I honestly use it more as like a smart TV than to actually work. This stuff is pretty random, but I have everything that would potentially like need a charge. So like a portable charger, any of my extra batteries for all of my cameras and my mics. And then I thought this was like kind of a cute idea because my love language is like words of affirmation, but I put in like cards that people have written to me that are like super encouraging that I'll like read when I guess I'm like down editing and I'm like super like depressed or something. Honestly, nothing too interesting here, just like a ton of camera gear that was very easy for me to access. That's literally it for my huge room declutter. I feel like it didn't really look like a huge change. A lot of it was just like hidden. As I was like decluttering and reorganizing, I realized I had a lot more space than I thought just because I had so many empty drawers that I was like, I don't know what to do with this extra space. Initially, when planning this video, I was like, maybe I'll make a part 2 of me shopping for like new furniture and just like how to create a little bit more space, but I don't know if like that's completely necessary anymore. Like, I think there's definitely things that I want to do to my room that I would like to upgrade, but I don't know if it's like necessarily like a necessity. Maybe I can like work out a budget for something because it would be fun to like upgrade my room. But for now, I'm actually very happy with this. I feel very at peace with everything that I let go and like got rid of. But thank you guys so much for watching. I was really happy when I saw a bunch of you guys comment on last week's video. I feel like it gave me a lot of encouragement in this whole YouTube journey. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys thought, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Unbelievable. That's crazy. Playing tennis with my dad right now. I have never been confident in my forearm, which is crazy. Guys, I'm using a wrong racket my entire tennis career. This is my tennis racket. It's like kind of light. It's very head heavy. And I just switched to my dad's tennis racket, and like you can even see my mom did this little test. Like, look at this compared to this. I'll show you how much better I hit with this racket.